Hi grades 4, today is Tuesday. Today we are looking at exercise 50 of your math workbooks. It's 2 pages, pages 113 and pages 114. Now for the past few weeks or days, we've been looking at cubes, right? We've been looking at solids, we've been looking at their height, we've been looking at their volume. And remember, we look at the volume. When we look at the volume, we are looking at how much space it's taking, and we measure it by measuring 3 things: the height, the length, and the width. So length, width, and height. That gives us our volume, and we multiply these 3: the length, width, and height. And if you look at the bottom, that's what you have to do for this page. They've given you the solids. They're asking you to multiply the length, the width, and height. So they are looking at, so our length, let's do the first one together. So they're saying complete the following table. These solids are made up of 1 inch cube. So let's look at solid A. So this one. Now they've given it to us. The length is 3 inches, right? And then we have the width, which is, the width is 3 inches as well. So it's 3, and the height is 3 inches as well, right? So this would be the height, right? So how high it is, and then how wide it is. So this would be the width, and the height, how long it is. So height, width, and height. Sorry, length, width, and height. And we multiply these 3. So let's look at this. So they did 3 times 3 gives us 9. 9 times 3 gives us 27. So they multiplied the length, the width, and the height. Okay, I'm going to do B with you, and then I'll do B and C with you, then you'll go ahead and do D and E on your own, okay? So let's look at B. Now for B, our length, width, and height, again, it's the same. It's 2 at the bottom. So 2 length, 2 height, and 2 width. Right? So we have 2, 2, and 2. Now we multiply. 2 times 2 gives us 4. 4 times 2 gives us 8. So again, I looked at my length, my height, and my width, and I multiplied the 3. Okay? Now let's look at C. For C, where is C? Over here. Okay? So I have my length is 5. So at the bottom, that's how long it is, right? So 5 is my length. My height is 4. And my width is 2. So how thick it is? It's 2 blocks, right? So it's 2 blocks. So my height is 4. My length is 5. And my width is 2. Let's multiply these 3 numbers. So 5 times 2 gives me 10, right? I multiplied my length to my width. 5 times 2 gives me 10. And 10 times 4 would give me 14, right? I'm multiplying all 3 numbers. So this is what's happening. Multiplying, multiplying, multiplying to get the volume. So basically, you're multiplying 3 numbers. Okay, so that's what you have to do. So look at the height. Height is how high it is. Length is how long it goes. So look at the bottom for length. And the width would be how thick it is. Okay, so height, length, and width. So that's what you have to do. You're going to multiply all 3 to get your volume. Okay, now the next page, they have given you the numbers for height, width, and volume. All you have to do is multiply all 3 numbers. Okay, so basically you would do 3 times 1 gives you 3, and 3 times 6 gives you 18. So it would be 18 centimeter. Does that make sense? So they have given you all 3 numbers: height, width, and length, and you're going to multiply them. And that's how you would do it. So for this one, you don't need to find the number. They've given it to you. They've given you your length, your width, and your height. All you have to do is multiply all three numbers to get your volume. Okay, so this is your exercise for Tuesday, and I will see you next time.